Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing. But you guys know what time it is. We're going to be talking about none other than Sui coin itself. If you enjoyed these Sui updates, smash that like button if you have not done so already. But let's get right into it. So as we are, going into Saturday morning, we are seeing a little bit of red across the board. And again, if you watch my turbo update, I kind of went over what's happening with the broader market. We were anticipating, and I was hoping for, we do see a retest above $69,000, and the importance of that close would have been quite bullish if that did end up happening, but that's obviously not the case, which of course in return has impacted the broader altcoin market in the negative. And you guys can see only GOAT is up right now, up 16.1%. This is a meme coin that's gaining a lot of traction and has really brought in a lot of excitement in the meme coin market since its launch, and pretty much started in brand new narrative. Usually when that does tend to happen, you do see a lot of momentum in these specific coins, but majority of the market is still down, and we're seeing quite a big retracement, about like 7 to even 10% across the board over the past 24 hours. So as far as Sui is concerned, I saw the comments coming in from the last update, and we did talk about potential downside targets in the previous update, considering what has been happening. But if you are looking at Sui right now, guys, Sui did react to the broader market momentum. As you can see, Sui went down, about 7% as well in USD and about 6.4% in Bitcoin comparative. The price is currently sitting at $1.78 right now. Market cap below $5 billion. And look at the 24-hour trading volume, which went through the roof right now because, of course, the price of Sui did see quite a sharp drop within its price. But, the 24-hour trading volume is at about 1.15 billion. But before we get into it, as always, just a quick disclaimer, anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in cryptocurrencies. So what is the main reason as to why you're seeing the broader market going down quite a bit right now? And I really want to pay attention to the Bitcoin dominance. And I talk about this on a daily basis. A lot of people ignore this, and this is really starting to show the importance of the dominance index and how important this tool really is. Because right now, let's face it, Bitcoin is not even looking that bad. Bitcoin barely had a move. Obviously, we have seen a lot of fluctuations within the price of Bitcoin between that 68,700 to 65,000 support line. We've seen multiple wicks, but with that said, you're not seeing Bitcoin dropping quite sharply. But what has happened is dominance once again was able to hit a new yearly high. And remember, when Bitcoin sees this type of move where you start seeing consolidation, quite a bit of longs and shorts being liquidated, guess what's going to happen to the altcoin market, especially when dominance goes up like the way it has done? Altcoins will lag behind. And I have expected, that as we are going into the month of November, we will see uncertainty not decreasing. I think it's only going to increase. And, a lot of people are, uncertain right now for the broader market, which of course, brings in a little bit of a negative, vibe to the markets. And of course, people are going to come out and say, what if the whales come and do the completely something different? Highly doubted, because this is a huge, huge deal. But let's see what happens. As of now, exactly what we've been projecting has been playing out. Bitcoin not seeing major sharp drops, and despite that fact, you're seeing about a 10% drop pretty much for the broader market, especially altcoins, and that tells you everything. So the last thing you want to see is dominance picking up more and Bitcoin seeing more downside. If that happens, altcoins will go even lower. So looking at the price of Sui right now, you guys can see we actually did end up seeing quite a sharp pullback since yesterday. And again, if you want to put this into perspective, we did see Sui drop in 15%. So it actually wicked down all the way to the $1.64 support. And again, this was at one point, of course, an all-time high. You guys can see this for yourself. We do have significant amount of support around here. I honestly was anticipating, the $1.72 to be the support, but the drop for Sui was quite sharp. We did see that wick down to that $1.63, but remember, sometimes these wicks don't last too long. But if you somehow got your buy orders in around that price point, you did see Sui pick up about 9% after retesting that wick all the way down at that $1.64. So, we need to understand what's happening. People completely forget, the broader market, what is happening with the broader market, but you need to understand what is happening. You're seeing SUI picking up traction, currently sitting at $1.78 again. As the price is trying to break out now, we are having, some resistance coming in its way. But I think, that SUI is able to reclaim back above that $1.94 quite fast, with the momentum that it has been showing. But with that said, right now we're going to see more correlation than ever with Bitcoin and the dominance for SUI recently. Since this upset, as we spoke about yesterday, the price of SUI didn't really depend on the Bitcoin price as well as the dominance. But this time around, due to the U.S. election, it is playing out. And, whatever we've been speaking about over the last few days, we get the confirmation. And, this is the beauty of doing day-to-day analysis, because these types of moves tells us that, whether or not what we've been speaking about is a confirmation or not. And you could really see the price of SUI is dependent on the momentum of the broader market, which it wasn't that much from pretty much August all the way up to October 13th. But let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. Obviously, really, really important to lock in profits. And I'm sure anyone that held SUI at that $2.37 all-time high, you could see that it did go down about 30%. And I'm sure if you did not lock in profits, I'm sure you're having a little bit of a regret feeling. And again, this is a continuous reminder, a reminder you guys on a daily basis to have a risk strategy in place, lock some of those profits. But yeah, let me know down below what you guys think. Love each and every one of you guys. We'll see you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.